Matapos ituro si dating First Gentleman Mike Arroyo na umunoy nagmamayari ng mga segunda manong helicopter na ibinentang brand new sa PNP, umeksena naman si Negros Oriental Representative Iggy Arroyo. Ayon sa kanya, nilease o pinarenta lamang ang mga helicopter ng Lion Air sa LTA Incorporated na pagmamayari ng mga Arroyo. Nirentahan daw ang mga ito mula March 16 hanggang May 15, 2004 para sa kampanya noon ni Gloria Arroyo. Wala raw kinalaman dito si Atty. Mike Arroyo dahil daw matagal nang wala itong interes sa LTA. Dati na rin ipinagtanggol ni Iggy ang kapatid na si Mike nang akusahan ang nooy First Gentleman na nagmamayari ng Jose Pidal accounts kung saan umano nakadeposito ang mga umano'y ill-gotten wealth ng mga Arroyo. Inako ni Iggy ang mga account at sinabing binuksan niya ang mga ito for security purposes. Kaugnay niya, makakapanayam natin si Atty.Andresito Fornier, legal counsel ni Representative Iggy Arroyo at ng LTA Incorporated. Magandang umaga po, Atty. Fornier.
Magandang umaga, Howie.
Oo. So, parang deja vu, ano? Ginawa ulit ni Iggy yung ginawa niya dati. Parang he's coming to the rescue of his brother, dating First Gentleman Mike Arroyo. Is it?
I think that's biblical. You should be your brother's keeper. And one other thing, there was no statement made by Congressman Arroyo that the choppers were used for the campaign.
Okay.
Of then President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. There's nothing in his official statement which indicates that.
Okay, but I have here a copy of the lease agreement sa mga chopper na pinirmahan ni Representative Iggy Arroyo. And he agreed to rent. He's signing the lease agreement. It lasts from March 16, 2004 to May 15, 2004, which is also a part of the campaign period. So this is just a coincidence since sinasabi niyo na nirentahan itong mga choppers during the campaign period, pero it doesn't mean na ginamit sa kampanya.
Right now, I don't have any personal knowledge of that. You have to wait for Congressman Arroyo.
Okay, so bakit ngayon lang lumalabas itong role ni Congressman Iggy Arroyo dito sa kontrobersya na ito? Parang ilang linggo na itong pinag-uusapan dinidebate.
Dahil dati kasi, sa mga statements nila, Mr. Poe, ni Senator Lacson, ni Senator Drilon, they will come out with documents showing the ownership of these helicopters. But all of a sudden, when no documents were forthcoming, they said the verbal testimony of Archibald Poe is enough. And they said that based on the verbal testimony of Archibald Poe, then the First Gentleman Mike Arroyo should prove his innocence. Sandali lang, sabi ko, medyo hindi tama ata yan. I think there is a presumption of innocence. Okay. That's why, medyo sabi ni Congressman Arroyo, I think it's time for him to come out with the documents he has because he was afraid that they may come up with doctored documents. So he decided to come out once and for all with the genuine thing, which were prepared actually by the office of Mr. Poe himself, which is Lion Air.
So what you're saying is, dating First Gentleman Mike Arroyo, walang kinalaman dito sa choppers? Si Iggy Arroyo talaga yung umupa nito? Or was Representative Iggy renting the choppers on his family's behalf?
No, this was being rented by Iggy for LTA, which is not actually LTA. The real name is Lourdes Tuason Arroyo Incorporated. At that time, Mike Arroyo was not even a stockholder of Lourdes Tuason Arroyo Incorporated because he had divested himself of his stock holdings as early as 2001.
So may I ask what the Lourdes T. Arroyo company did with the choppers that it rented during the campaign period?
Well, I can only surmise because you must understand that LTA Incorporated is a real estate company and they go into buying and selling of properties in different parts of the country. So in all probability, they may have used the helicopter to take a look-see at the real properties. I mean, that's my surmise, but I said the one who really can answer that question very explicitly would be Congressman Arroyo himself.
Okay, you've seen these documents, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So ano po ang significance nito sa inyo?
Well, yes, actually, you understand that this was based on a template made by Lion Air itself. The documents were given to Congressman Arroyo, who signed the documents, And it came back to him after it was notarized. We noticed that it was dated April 2, 2004, while it's dated here March 16, 2004. We were able to get in touch with the Notary Public, Attorney Lope Velasco, and he came up with a certification that the actual date is really March 2, 2004, insofar as the residence certificate of Mr. Renato M. Sia, the corporate secretary of Lion Air, is concerned.
Yeah. Okay, I have here a copy that I guess you've attested that it is authentic, no? Yung lease agreement para sa mga choppers, no? Kadalasan yung mga legal documents na to, nandyan yung mga pirma ng dalawang parties. Pero ang pirma lang po ni Iggy Arroyo ang nandito sa lease agreement. So wala yung pirma ng kabilang party kung saan inuupahan yung choppers, no? In this case, Lion Air, and the representative Lion Air would be Renato Sia. So how could we consider this an authentic document?
That's not unusual, actually. Even in law, as long as it is signed on in the page, the last page, where the names are indicated, that is more than sufficient. The only reason why signatures are usually placed on the first and the other pages is just to indicate that he did sign the same. However, you must understand that this document was prepared by Lion Air. It was brought to the office of Mr. Ignacio Arroyo. He signed it, and he had it brought back to Lion Air. It went back to LTA or Mr. Arroyo already notarized. Now, we do not know why Mr. Renato Sia did not sign the first 2 pages. Perhaps that's the way they do things in Lion Air.
So ayon po kay Senador Lacson, tanging pirma lang ni Representative Arroyo nakita sa ibang pahina ng kontrata na dapat ay naroon din ang pirma ni Renato Sia na kinatawan ng Lion Air. So yun ang sagot doon.
I don't think he is a lawyer. He does not know about validity of contracts.
So paanong nangyari na naibenta ang mga segunda manong helicopter sa PNP bilang brand new kung walang impluensya ng umano ni First Gentleman Mike Arroyo?
Would you, for example, if you're a police general, take illegal orders from somebody, whoever he is? I doubt it. Even in the time of General Lacson, when he was PNP director, I don't think he even issued commands that would lead to an illegal action. So that theory they have is just a fairy tale made up by probably some people close to the powers that be at this moment of time.
So what would be the point of, kung totoo nga po yung sinasabi nyo, so itong mga naririnig natin sa Senado is just a big web of lies, no? Why would someone like Archibald Poe, who is an established businessman, even want to stick his neck out to implicate someone who is still influential, si dating First Gentleman Mike Arroyo?
I don't think he is influential. First of all, the office of First Gentleman is that of a private citizen. Mr. Arroyo is no longer the First Gentleman. In fact, he is now being hit left and right by everyone. I don't think that is power. Now, my surmise is that it is Mr. Archibald Poe who has something to hide. That's why I said, why is he asking that he be placed under the witness protection program? Because the witness protection program is for people who are guilty and who are not, the least guilty and may not become a state witness under the rules of court. That's why they resort to the witness protection program, because you only need the concurrence of the Department of Justice.
So, inibitahan po si Representative Iggy, pati na rin si dating First Gentleman Mike Arroyo sa Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing. Makakadalo ba sila?
I am not at liberty to talk for Mr. Miguel Arroyo. I am not his counsel. Insofar as Congressman Iggy Arroyo is concerned, I think the matter is being taken up by his fellow members of the House of Representatives. What I read this morning is that there is the question of parliamentary courtesy, and the Senate should be equally courteous to the House of Representatives as the House of Representatives have been courteous to the Senate.
Okay, so Ano po, nasa na po si Representative Iggy? Wala siya sa Pilipinas, I
He's
understand.
not.
no?
He's in London. He is under. Well, he's under medical supervision at this point of time.
So, may sakit din siya. Is it fair to say that?
I would say so. Yes.
Kaya hindi siya, he's not
yes.
visible at
The only
this
thing
time.
I know about it is that he has a liver ailment at this point in time.
Okay. So, final question po, ano pong susunod na hakbang ng inyong kampo?
I am waiting actually for Congressman Arroyo to arrive, and I will discuss with him all the details. And after getting all the details and the facts and the law involved, then I will make my recommendation to him and will act accordingly.
And when will he arrive? Do you know?
I do not have any personal knowledge of that. I think I will have to consult with his doctors regarding that matter.
Okay, so indefinite pa. Okay.
I don't have the personal knowledge.
Okay,
I would not
so-
want to say because the legal word is I am not competent because it might be mistaken for being incompetent.
Well, you
Okay.
sound competent. Okay, maraming salamat po, Atty.Andresito Fornier, Legal Counsel ni Representative Iggy Arroyo at LTA Incorporated.